Poor kid. The next day. It's absolutely beautiful out, but I checked the weather report providing out this morning all the same. This time it's not Charlotte who's first to come in, it's her. I grimace, praying she doesn't make things more awkward than they already are. Excuse me, Mr. Rook? I sigh. Yes? I just wanted to say... I'm sorry. I was way out of line before. I really should have kept it together. That was really immature of me. Oh good. Can you forgive me? I sigh again. Of course I can. I just want to forget the whole affair ever happened to begin with. Of course, let's pretend it never happened, okay? Start with a fresh slate. Alright. Thanks. After that, she goes to take her seat. How many more times is this going to happen? Oh god, has this made it onto... Oh dear. What's this? Reading this piece of shit. This guy is awful. Don't like you either, you dick. And another one. It's her, isn't it? Oh, god damn. Oh dear, I've been so humiliated, blah blah blah. Kind of cried myself to sleep. Oh no. Make me feel shit, but that's just wrong, man. And it doesn't take too long for Charlotte to arrive. Hi. Good morning, Mr. Rook. I hope your walk home yesterday wasn't too bad. Not so much, no. I'm never skipping checking the weather before I leave again. That's too bad. Good plan, though. We continue to make idle chit-chat as the class slowly files it. After the night I had yesterday, I'm not particularly in any hurry to get started. Today's lecture is going to be at a leisurely pace. So, as you've probably figured out, this is the part of the story where you get the hint that things are going to start to get really weird. I think that's him telling me. Oh. Show me this. Okay. Oh, god damn it. From here on out, you're going to discover that things are a lot more complicated than they seem. I pause for effect. So, what do you think of the use of foreshadowing in the chapter you read last night? It is! This is actually pretty cleverly written. All the stuff that happens in the story is going to be like an actual novel. I just do these so the notifications go away. So things are going to get weird from here on out. They really are. Okay. How does it differ from the start of the novel? After a couple of seconds, a single hand goes up. I can't say I'm terribly surprised. Disappointed in the rest maybe, but not surprised that it's not Ariana. Go ahead, Charlotte. Well, it indicates that we're going to see a sudden shift of tone. I think the biggest thing I noticed was, and she goes on. End of chapter 1. What does it mean to be a gentleman? Is it an outdated concept, or is it really a perfect model for a man in particular to follow that's still relevant to our times? Does it matter? And is that truly a good thing? According to L.J. Powell, before you can ask that question, you first have to ask one simple question. What does it mean to be a gentleman? Well, you could always ask Professor Layton. He's got some pretty good tips. I'll jump into what Powell thinks in a minute, but first, what do you think it means? Just the first thing that comes to mind. Helping a lady. That's pretty obvious. The class pauses for longer than I'd like, given that I just threw them the easiest question imaginable, and predictably the first hand that goes up is Charlotte. Go ahead, just tell me anything. This is a little bit obvious, but chivalry, as in holding the door open for a woman? Yes, it is a little bit obvious. Right, that's definitely one. How about, okay, Taylor? I'm definitely surprised to see her put up her hand. Knowing how to be respectful to a girl, for example. A gentleman shouldn't treat a girl like crap just because they've broken up. I stare at her. There's more than just a touch of bitterness in her voice. I wonder who she's really talking about. Nolan is an island entire of itself. So, are her and Nolan gonna, like, get together? Or have they been together? Uh, boring. Oh god, what's happening now? Oh no! Give up! Surely there's a boy that you like. Brilliant. Okay. The lunch bell rings and the class starts to file out. Meanwhile, sticking around behind are the usual group. So, Charlotte, what are you gonna forgive Kendall? Huh? Forgive? What are you talking about? I don't like having to avoid either of my friends or the other. Can you just get back to getting along? I don't see why you think we don't get along. Leave it alone, Akira. Don't you think so, Mr. Rock? Wouldn't it be better if they made up? Oh, hell no. Don't drag me into this. Pardon me? I think it's none of my business. Yeah, but don't you think? I really don't want to have this conversation. Isabella is giving me the dirtiest glare, and while I have no idea how Charlotte feels, I don't think interposing is going to help. Excuse me, I just remembered somewhere I need to be. Worst excuse ever. Don't let anyone else into the classroom. And just before I say anything else, I escape with my lunch, shutting the door behind me. The two girls can deal with Akira without me. I walk away, planning to take some solace in the office. Before I can even make it to the stairs, I can see another two students in the distance, and I can definitely hear them. Oh, you don't have to be such a jerk about it. Be a jerk about it? I'm being a jerk about it. You're the one who stood up in front of the whole fucking class to take a cheap shot at me. Let's read what's going on here. Oh! I'd say I could have guessed. Blah blah blah. You're telling me these people aren't Japanese? And you have the balls to say that I'm being a jerk? After you dumped me? Do you have any idea how humiliating that was? I didn't. You're the one who fucking dumped me. WTF, you crazy bitch. What's wrong with you? How did I dump you? What? We had this conversation before. Twice! You're just fucking leave me alone. This is pretty heated. I'm going to just back away. No, I'm not going anywhere near this. This definitely falls into the category of can sort it out themselves. I'm not touching this if I have to. God damn it, what's so good? Oh, is he actually? So he's not? Oh, he is? What? What? Is it? Whatever. Something is gonna tell me that I've got this horrible feeling that all the students one by one are gonna basically have a crush on me. And I've got this feeling that I'm gonna have to deal with Akira at some point. I'm only here because I was trying to get away from another argument. I turn around and leave as quickly as possible. Saturday. Oh, Saturday. The weekend. The time for excitement and partying and dates and relaxing and sleeping in. And oh, who the hell am I kidding? Oh god, well people should have... Plus, this means that people have actually added me, right? I just... Why have they added me? Is it normal for people to add teachers? Whatever. Okay. All it is to me is just a couple of days where I have extra time to prefer my lesson plans. I order pizza for lunch. It's not that I can't cook, it's just after the last divorce I realised what's the point. I don't enjoy cooking and I can afford not to without breaking the bank. Delivery pizza and lesson plans. Yeah, sounds crazy, but it's a lot better than where I was before. No crazy job, no crazy wife, just the challenge of getting kids to engage with literature. God, this thing is still going on. Is this person a weeaboo? I think they might be. Ichigo Yamakaze. Can I click on his profile? No, I think I'm going to meet him soon though. Yamazaki even. I don't mind a single bit. Monday. Class in the morning goes alright, not great. I didn't catch her in the act, but I think Taylor might have actually fallen asleep at one point, just when I thought I couldn't resent her more. I'm just glad when the lunch rolls around and everyone starts to finally act like they're alive again. So, how are your weekends? You don't have to tell me, I can just read them. So everyone knows this kid was gay. She's a bitch. She still fancies me, I'm guessing. And we're gonna... I think this chapter might be actually trying to deal with the relationship between Nolan and Taylor. So we'll see. Alright. I didn't really do much, just homework and some shopping. Disastrous. Totes disastrous. Sunday was the most humiliating day of my life. I take it back, Charlotte. You can ignore Kendall all you want. Lol. Is this about your coming out? I'm sorry, but that was pretty funny. OMG! No, it wasn't. Mom was embarrassing about it, but Kazan was just cruel. Are you also a weeaboo? Kazan? Who's that? My other mother? She's just kept giggling uncontrollably. Hazuki, right? Naughty Chico? Yeah, right. That's Hazuki. Mom's the one who posted on Ami. I don't think you ever met Kazan, ever. Thank God. Real talk here, I'm trying to be sincere, and she's just in a giggling fit, wondering how I didn't realize sooner. All she keeps saying is, I have no idea you weren't already out of the closet. True story, my mother. It's ridiculous. Kazan whose own coming out story is like a year long, with all sorts of detailed subplots, and which I'll tell you on the drop of a hat. She just keeps giggling at me. Awkward. For real. I'm sorry, but I saw you coming out on Ami, and you just have to admit, it's funny that you were the last person to figure it out. See? I'm a punchline, bro. Master Charlie's just one big setup, and it's not just lol, you're gay, it's lol, everyone else but you know you're a guy. I used to have dinner there. That's not true. Let's read these as well. Don't care. Don't care. Don't care. So, everyone's about like cheap shots at me now. If it makes you feel any better, I didn't know you were gay. Well, not before I read about it on your profile anyway. And now the entire world knows. Well, doesn't, if not me. What, awake? True enough. So, what are you gonna do now? That's the question, isn't it? Well, I'm happy you figured it out. Me too. It's a big step. I had trouble myself when I first met Kendall. Well, yeah, I remember. Actually, speaking of Kendall, I'm gonna ditch on you guys. Actually, my plans. That cool? No, of course. I won't think any less of you if you go. Spend time with your best friend. Don't be silly. Go ahead. Yeah. Alright, thanks. Letters! Oh, that boy. He's kind of adorable, isn't he? I don't mean that way. Just, he's really funny. He sure does get wound up tight. Well, you heard what his mother's like. That's true, isn't it? He must take after her more than he'd like to think. Every boy takes after his mother more than he'd like to think. Is that so? I suppose that makes a lot of sense. I can understand that. Hey, he's not gonna go see Kendall. Oh, how do you know? I just asked. Whoa. Ooh. Huh? Huh. Okay. Huh? Wonder where he's going then? I don't know. I think Kendall does, but is being difficult. Kendall? Difficult? Well, I never. I've definitely never heard that kind of sarcasm from her before. Prep period. Another teacher is borrowing the office right now, so I'm forced to spend my prep period in the classroom instead. Not that I actually get any prep done, I just keep getting distracted by my computer instead, idly checking to keep things up. A lot of it's really boring though. Oh. Oh. So, are these two going to get together? I just automatically assume. I read the word, sorry about the awkward thing in the cafeteria. They might do. Ugh, couldn't give a shit. I don't know why the school uses these things. It's why the students have such a hard time engaging. Because they're too busy chatting online. Yeah, I agree. Even if they're ostensibly for typing notes and storing books, it seems ridiculous. Compare that to how it was when I was in high school. There's nothing like that. That's it for the day. I've packed up my stuff and I'm heading home now. Hey, sir. Or maybe not. Hi, Noon. What's up? Hey. You know how you said if we ever had a problem, can I ask you for some advice? Sure, what's the problem? Not now. It's a big thing. Could we talk tomorrow? I can't tell if he was being weirdly evasive or shy or straight up confused. I still don't really have a good very impression of him, I guess. Aside from his shitty attitude towards studies and apparently being Taylor's ex. None of that really helps me out here. Of course, why don't you meet me in my office this time tomorrow then? That's good. Thanks, sir. Bye. Weird. This is going to be awkward as hell, I'm guessing. Skip straight to it. Okay. Just see what's going on. Okay. Blah blah. I like you. Yeah, I thought so. That's it for today. Well, as far as classes go anyway. No one's probably already on his way to my office. But before I should go, I should take a break to see if there are any new 12 channel posts. Oh goody, going on 4chan.